game sieging potential. You've got a Rumble, you've got a Jhin, now you've got the Bio-Arcane Barrage, the Living Artillery, that gives you that extra range. Lots of additional range. Ends up in the lane. This is maybe 10 to 15 seconds earlier than you would normally expect.
Exhaust, net, here we go. The tongue is on, and he's going to actually have to flash away, but he's rooted up, and Joko coming on in. Vander gets the eat on, and it looks like we're in for first blood.
Getting that first blood down, as we said, I think they're equal on buffs, but red buff Rek'Sai is difficult to trade with. Look, walks in, Pridestalker now has the red buff for his own, but look, the trading damage has already gone in his favor. Hang on, he's got to be careful though. Look, he can't afford to go too far.
Oh, he's got the fear, and Pridestalker does turn it around in the jungle fight.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Had success, Vitality, it has been on the blue side for the most part, but it's only a scattered couple of wins, and now Betsy's coming in. He's going to find Joko, teleport coming, special delivery, right into Vander, who's trying to get back to the safety of the rest of his team, but there is no tower to defend there. Grey Health going to have to get popped, and Pridestalker is looking for a hunt, suppresses on, and they grab Vander.
Roccat managing to make the best out of a bad situation.
Looking for even more. He had a couple of shots with the Bio-Arcane Barrage in the Living Artillery, but in comes Foxy right now, and he's able to get a two-man stun off, buying time for Pridestalker to join. In for a little bit extra damage, doesn't get the duress, but he doesn't even need it, and Foxy gets the finishing kill. Roccat, they got the gank squad down mid.
Able to take that fight.
Yeah, looking to take a Rift Herald as well, but Pridestalker at half his health is kind of sitting in the pit here, goes on to Joko, and only KazaLoLLCShighlights is there to give him a little extra defense, and as soon as he hops the blast cone, they will trade junglers. But that was a little bit hairy.
Yeah, a little bit of an awkward situation there, because Joko knew his team had the advantage when it comes to the map play, but couldn't quite get there in time to save Joko's life, if that makes sense. The rest of Vitality not quite quick enough.
They do manage to pick themselves up the Rift Herald.
The EULCS.
Let's not be too hasty, all right? Now, Betsy might find himself on the wrong side of this one, although there is a teleport coming in for KazaLoLLCShighlights, who does not have his equalizer, and Vitality do not have a care. Betsy trying to walk it out, but Joko getting the Void Rush on to finish the kill off. Roccat scrambling to respond to the three.
They can actually shred this down, but look, Foxy from the flank. Vander's quite low. KazaLoLLCShighlights was tanking the Baron for a second. Roccat may look to set this fight up.
He hops over, and this time it's a little bit too early, and all of a sudden Vitality with the patience, they peel right off. They should be able to take down the Warwick. It's Pridestalker, and now there's no more smite available to counter. It's going to be going the way of Vitality. The curtain call has been opened. Jarnan tanks one, dodges a second, dodges a third. The fourth is going to clip him, and Joko's right there to try and cut him off. He wants to get it all done, but KazaLoLLCShighlights ends it with the kill. It's 2 for 0. And that was against Mysterious Monkey's pre-roster changes.
Yeah.
And even that looks somewhat questionable. That's a lot of improvement to show. And here we go. The curtain call comes in, and Jarnan's popped down by one. Another shot hits what did. He's trying to dodge, duck, and dive, and it looks like KazaLoLLCShighlights just going to be able to charbroil him.
And the one time Foxy is pushing out in the bottom lane, his to expect from.
This is under the average game time for them by a wide margin right now. Let's see if they can close it out here as they take the inhibitor, looking for Foxy as well, who's forced to flash just out of the range of the...
Look back, swap to the top side, get another tower, look for more objectives, and now they're looking for the fight because they know they have the advantage. They've cut Roccat in half.
There we go again, one more time. Foxy is going to get his ultimate on, and Vitality might have bitten off a little more than they could chew, but they turn for Pridestalker here, should be able to take him out. Nuke Duck firing down the shots. 1, 2, 3, 4. In comes the curtain call, and now Roccat are forced to scatter away. What did Betsy trying to dodge out the shots, and Betsy's going to have to flash at the end of it all. It is a 1 for none to start things off, but let's see what else they can do for round number 2. Nuke Duck dodging and diving, and Bio-Arcane barraging, and he's gonna be able to pick up a spree kill onto Foxy. Joko with a 2-man knockup on Burrow, and just like that, they nearly wipe Roccat off the map.
That was a good turnaround in that team fight from Vitality. Nuke Duck clearly knowing the damage output here in these later game fights with the Cogmore, able to take down multiple members of Roccat. Joko comes in for the double knockup at the end, and everything goes Vitality way. This might just be a significant enough damage dealt to Roccat that Vitality could end the game.
3-1-4, easy as pie, and Vitality are looking to finish this one off with only Betsy left to try and defend. Pridestalker coming back in at the last second, but KazaLoLLCShighlights is getting the burn on, and now Pridestalker's not going to last too long. Down he goes, Betsy on the fountain, and that was a style kill. 35 minutes under that average for Vitality, and they are going to take 1 kill, 1 win up in this series. Looking alive, boys. GG.
Going to have all that much kill pressure without a jungler. So interesting to see Wadid now looking for a pick that goes later on into the game. And because we saw the Syndra in the middle lane, The Corki comes Roccat. This is the moment.
Here we go.
I've said this before. I said this when Pride Soccer came up a little before. Is this it? Cocoon, it's landed.
She's going to be able to get it, throw it down, and he gets the block on, but the taunt does not land, and they juggle the aggro well. Flashing forward, it's first blood for Foxy.
There you go. It's come 8 minutes into the game. That's how long it took. Oh, Betsy.
For revenge. Oh, he flashes, and he isn't able to get the stun off onto anybody. Nuke Duck equalizing the kill count.
Yeah, Betsy
is looking to really ruin Pride Stalker's day as he goes skittering forward right into the axe. One level advantage, throws down another one, reckless swing, and that is going to be the end of it. Pride Stalker, why did he go back in? He's got to repel up.
What goes up must come down.
Gravity reasserts itself, and Joko gets another one.
Has no tower behind them now. Foxy can close in.
They're in for a big surprise. The Steelback Tempered Fate is on top of him, and the Tom Kench is stopped short right now. As Foxy goes forward, looking for a little bit more. The Tom Kench already burning his flash and actually doesn't have.
But Vitality want this fight. They want to try and solidify it, but is it just a bait for a fight? VIT has his ultimate available.
Might be in for the 50-50 smite right now. They get the Tempered Fate down onto Vander, and they root up the Olaf, who Rocks, and Vander is going to be caught between all 5 members as they turn right back onto the Rift Herald.
Able to pick up the Rift Herald very quickly after having
that, even though he threw some serious damage down with the rockets and the Foss bombs. Oh, they've actually got him stunned up, but the rest of Vitality is coming to the rescue. Nuke Duck's only able to splat a few mini spiders as Foxy actually isolated from the rest of the team. KazaLoLLCShighlights getting a taunt on. This time, he's able to find Betsy, who's getting low. Steelback flashing forward and back into the belly of Vander as Nuke Duck gets the finishing blow.
35 minutes was quicker. So Unicorns, not related to this game. Let's just look at this.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in a minute because Joko and Vander were going in. Joko gets juked by Yarna, but he's got the stand united. There's AD carry is going nowhere. Steelback getting the finishing blow. Now it did being chased down, but they can't finish him off.
Wait.
Pride Stalker. Not wanting to go in. Oh, the taunt flash right in onto Pride Stalker. Wow. And they just delete him without a smite. That is going to be an easy peasy Baron.
Yeah, easy taunt flash. It looks like everything's starting to align. The stars aligning for Vitality. This is what they've needed for so long.
They were looking for Foxy, but while he was all distracting the rest of them, it's Nuke Duck finishing a kill off onto a did with that burst damage. They did more than I do, I'll tell you that much. Vitality started off the Infernal Drake. Very close in the gold game right now. Roccat are looking to try and contest here. Pride Stalker waiting in the wings. He does have flash this time. And up the rappel. He's going to stick the bangs in, and there we go. Smite Stalker indeed. Now, is he going to be able to get out alive? I don't think so, but that is #worth. And he goes back up and comes back down, and KazaLoLLCShighlights finishes him off. It is a 1-for-none on the back of the fight.
It's only worth for now.
Yeah, you got a point there. All right. Tempered Fate once again onto Vander this time. Let's see if they can get the shot. Ooh, stand united. He is tanky, but is he tanky enough? The answer is no.
And the advantage. This is the engage. This is exactly what we were meaning.
Get in my belly looking for Betsy, but he is able to get the knockback flash. Exhaust was on him. He unleashes the power, but Joko just doesn't care. They slay him down, and they're going to get stopped up for just a second as they look for more. Pride Stalker taking the axe. KazaLoLLCShighlights going around the side to try and cut them off, but Roccat know their options. They know where they can and can't be, but without Betsy, it's going to be hard to defend this Baron if they even get that far.
The flash.
Pride Stalker isolated from the rest of the team. There goes his flash once again. They're trying for KazaLoLLCShighlights on the other side, but it doesn't matter because he's able to rejoin up with the rest of the team. And as a unit,
for them composition-wise, utilizing this time. Foxy. Not in the right place.
Man, he needed to get out of the pit a lot earlier than that. So KazaLoLLCShighlights and the rest of Vitality skin him for a pair of boots, and it's time to turn on to the Baron at 30 minutes.
Easy setup for Vitality on that one. They use the Tom Kench, bring in the Shen. Another Infernal Drake that is live. And Roccat still don't have their full lineup, but they do have low health Vitality.
Ooh, I thought they had the burst, but how about that for turnaround? Nuke Duck with a 5th kill. And if there was any doubt in the minds of anybody that Vitality were going to be able to dish the return fire this series, it looks like that's going that way. And even though Pride Stalker tried to come in for the smite, not going to happen. Vander does get rooted up for just a second, but he's able to spit Joko back out as KazaLoLLCShighlights comes around the side, forcing the retreat from Roccat, and there is nothing these guys can do with Steelback finding the finishing blow.
It's becoming another kill. Everything goes their way. This fight live.
Yep, okay, Foxy, he went in. I don't think those numbers work out either. 1v4 usually doesn't, so another kill on the board for Vitality. They got 14 in this game before the Roccat have, and now they're inside the base. Roccat scrambling to mount a defense with Yarna just coming off the fountain, and Hib gets busted. KazaLoLLCShighlights takes the tower down bot. This snowball is rolling downhill.
It is, and it's going very quickly now as Vitality. Look at the amount of pushing potential they have. This is basically, if Roccat give over another kill like this one on Betsy, it's probably just the end of the game.
They just keep on chasing down Joko. He tried to find the finisher, but Vander is able to swallow him up anyways. Tempered Fate comes out, lands onto 3, but the inhib's still going to fall. And Roccat are cowed. They have nothing they can do. The cooldowns.
You can see NukeDuck has the Infinity Edge alongside that rapid fire cannon after that more multis. Now Vitality want to go again.
The action doesn't stop. Joko's bringing Cabo to the party, and NukeDuck is already going to blow up Betsy, looking for the top. Don't even matter about those towers because they're going deep sea diving all the way into Rockat's base once again. Abyssal Voyage coming out from Vander, and NukeDuck finishing off what did. It's only Pridestalker and Foxy left to try and defend this one, and Foxy's not even in the base.
We talked about late game. It's earlier than is usual for Vitality. They're picking up a win.
34 minutes, they're going to be able to close this one out. A last-minute defense mounted by Roccat, but it will be too little. It will be too late. They just fire it down, and these bees are buzzing. V4 victory!